Today we're going to be fixing the SCIROCCO because in my last video we put it on a dyno and we were about 100 horsepower short from our expected results. So clearly something's wrong and we suspect there's a boost leak. So I've gone ahead and taken off possibly the culprit, which is the blow-off valve, alongside the other potential culprit that we used to make the blow-off valve function in the first place. This sat right here in between the map sensor and the intake manifold. However, the way this sat, it sort of covered the map sensor more or less completely, and we suspect that could have also been causing some sort of inaccurate data that the map sensor was getting. Maybe. But nevertheless, we've taken both of them off and I've picked up an OEM diverter valve. We're going to throw this on instead of the blow-off valve. This should just pop on and hopefully work. And the cat is going to try and sabotage all of this as it climbs on my windshield and probably scratches it. You are not helping. Alright, so it is all installed. That didn't take very long. However, I don't think I actually have any way of plugging that diverter valve in. Would it be bad to run the car with that thing unplugged? What's the worst that can happen? I suppose the worst thing that could happen is the EPC light could come back. Okay, no EPC light. That's always good. I think so far so good. We'll see how it drives. Oh, that's so weird not having the blow-off valve now. I missed the blow-off valve. I don't want to get rid of it. It sounded so sick. But then it's like, right, do you choose performance or do you choose having like a cool blow-off valve noise, you know? But man, the car feels like more responsive with running this, and that thing's not even plugged in. Is that bad? Is that good? I don't know. I think the car genuinely performs better, just based off of my first impression so far. But there's no noise that I was expecting. How do you get that? Looking back at the footage now, I think you can maybe hear a little bit of a turbo flutter going on when I let go of the throttle with this OEM diverter valve. It's really quiet in comparison to the blow-off valve that was very obviously there and making some, not gonna lie, pretty cool sounds. If we could get the car making like a proper turbo flutter, compressor surge noise, that would be sick. Apart from that though, I was at APC a few days ago with Bart doing an oil service on the car. We installed some colder spark plugs, put a new map on the car, done some work on the exhaust. Just a whole bunch of maintenance was performed on the car. Some much needed maintenance. This is a nice feature. I like it. Very good. But we do potentially have a little bit of bad news when it comes to the current health of my turbo. You can hear something, you know, like it's actually audible. But it sounds like an electrical beep.
Constant.
Only when you floor it.
You sure it's not a turbo failure? It is second hand. It's like a high pitch. I've had the same on my Porsche when the turbo was about to on any other car where failing turbocharge.
Worst case scenario, it does fail.
They'll rebuild it.
What would be the part that would actually fail? Like the turbine?
From what you're saying, I think the impeller on a cold side wouldn't be touching the housing. Because it did have a little bit of play when we got it. It was serviceable, yes, fine.
Then what, you get like a new impeller and...
Now just get new CHRA pre-assembled, boom, done.
Is that
How old are they?
5,000 miles?
They don't look bad. Where's the new ones?
New ones are here. Is that like anti-seize?
Yeah, just in case. The rest is your job.
Yep, thank you. New spark plugs are installed. We have a whole list of stuff we have to eliminate that is possibly making the car severely underperform right now. The misfire.
Engine light.
Random multiple cylinder misfire detected.
May not have been caused by coil packs or spark plugs, but instead fueling. And to be fair, the latest map that was put on the car had adjusted the fueling a fair bit. But nevertheless, I don't think it's going to hurt having slightly colder spark plugs in here. Let's do second. Yeah, with the new spark plugs in, I can conclude, yeah, they feel good. So I think what we're gonna do later today is throw the new map on the car. 511. Thank you, Bart. New map is on, but I'm almost worried if he's actually gone up in power again. I was speaking to someone last night and they were telling me how I think when they ran their stock engine on an IS-20 turbo, they pushed it to 1.9 bar and I think either the conrod or the piston went kaboom.
Volkswagen, das Auto.
Someone straight up left a comment yesterday, next episode, we're back at APC to do an engine rebuild. See? Yeah, we were dropping boost there again in third. This map doesn't seem as crazy. Maybe we've gone down in boost in this map. I'm not sure. Perhaps we're leaking more boost than before. We're gonna have to do a turbo rebuild before we've even hit full power. I think it might have to happen, man. I think it might have to happen. I'm not sure if this new map has helped us, but we definitely have a bit more work to do to try and narrow down why on earth we're losing so much power.
Have to blank this and normally it would go back to the compressor, but obviously that's closed. I'm not going to risk anything. Something goes off, you know, it needs to be a billet chuck, so I need a billet plug like this. Boom. I don't want to be damaging this because it's nice. You haven't got the original one.
Don't think so, man. Don't think so. I could try and get one on eBay, like a stock diverter valve.
Listen, I'll clean it.
So we've just serviced the SCIROCCO and we've also sort of played around with the blow-off valve and the boost tap, well, mainly just the blow-off valve, but sprayed something into the blow-off valve and we're gonna go for a test drive and see if it made any difference. It's been about 5,500 miles since we've done the last service. Oh mate, it is smooth. What was that? Why was there a beep? 4 degrees. I thought my engine light came on or something. Thought we had a fault. I think there's still a boost leak. Third gear is not meant to do that. That was like 1.1 bar. One moment you get 1.4 bar, next you might get 1 bar of boost. It's all over the place. Car feels lovely after the service. Very smooth, very nice, but the boost leak is still very much a factor. The thing is, even after servicing the car and replacing the blow-off valve with a diverter valve, we're still leaking boost. So I'm booked in at APC to do a smoke test on the car and hopefully get to the bottom of this and find those missing horses. Because we're still missing 100. Like, how do you misplace 100?